Long day lay low.
Test your might.
Boomer Jason. Yay. I went to click the intros. I clicked the outro first, and I'm like, what's going on? It happens. It happens. Welcome, everybody, on the YouTubes and the Facebooks, and if you're joining. This is Test Your Might, where we have 30 minutes to draw something, and that's it. It's done. Game over. It's fun. It's fast. It's quick. With my guest of honor is Shelby Robertson. Shelby, welcome, sir.
Yes. Thank you for inviting me on.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for coming on, man. Yeah, I know you're quick, and I know you're good, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not that quick.
Yeah, you're quick. Shut up.
I've been coloring all day.
Well, hey, with this, you could do that too if you want. You just watch on some color first and ink over it. Do whatever you want. It's total free flow. There's no subject matter, so that's why mine tend to look just abstract and wonky because I go nuts.
Oh,
it's fun. I know we got a lot of streams right now going on, so but people can catch the replay, so that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They should be here. They should be here though. If you're not here, what do they say? If you're not first, you're last, Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby. Yeah, if you're not first,
Yeah,
you're last.
first.
Yeah,
We're
we are
first.
first. We're the
So
first
everyone
ones.
knows.
And Shadowhawk was the first commenter, so welcome, Shadowhawk. Good to see you, sir. And El Gargoyle dropping the eggplant as well. Like I said, I do run these. I guess they usually go about 45 minutes or so, somewhere in there. Because, and I share them everywhere, Facebook and stuff. So, hopefully, I don't know if you want to say anything about who you are. People who don't know who you are, if they're living under a rock. Go ahead.
Yeah. For anyone who lives underneath of a rock, I'm the artist, writer, creator of 94, and I have a campaign right now which is in demand on Indiegogo called Rage-Tality's War. And then, I also have a YouTube channel that I post videos, some live artwork and stuff. It's under American Discord. I don't know the link to it.
I have it in the chat. I have it in the description. I mean,
okay.
I already got it all in the description, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I draw all day.
Welcome, Grimmer. Yeah, dude. That's what I want to do. That's the dream job for me.
Yeah.
Just draw all day. Yeah. So yeah, we got Grimmer. Like I said, people will slowly trickle in. I'd usually waste about 5-10 minutes, just chattering away. And we met through Frega, pretty much like I met everyone else. So which is cool, But yeah.
The love connection.
Yeah, exactly.
Frega chat.
Dude, I've always modeled my channel a little bit after his, more creative and more fun. So, I have plenty of debauchery though. But yeah, I like those kind of chats. They're fun. Flying Feline, welcome. They had their first stream today. It went pretty well. Yeah. So, do you have any weapons of war that you're picking? Or are you just gonna do it as you go, or something like that?
I am going to use my lead holder right here.
Nice.
It's equipped with 04H. It's a 4H lead. I literally copy Silvestri. This is what Silvestri uses to pencil when he inks himself.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, and then a handful of Unipin markers that are on their deathbed. So I'm going to be using those.
You get some great textures that way too. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Rick Saylor, welcome, sir. Welcome. Yeah.
See, Rick knows what's up.
Rick does know what's up. Yeah, that's why he's here,
Rick. Yeah,
that's why he's here. He knows what's up. Yeah. So let's see here. I mean, it's only been a couple minutes. It's been 5 minutes. People are trickling in a little bit. And whenever I do draw, I'm going to try to keep an eye on the chat, but my iPad sucks when it comes to, for some reason, back here, it doesn't like to keep the stream going. And also, if anybody's watching on Facebook, I won't be able to see it comment in YouTube, so you might get ignored plenty of times. But I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do a brief intro so I can switch over everything. So bear with the boomer, everybody, and enjoy this lovely video. Cool beans, cool beans. That looks awesome, brother.
Sweet.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I figured that was a nice, good, this has ink in it. It was a nice little weed through. All right, and let me know when you're gold. I mean, I'm pretty much set. I got some stuff here, and you ready?
Right. Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I always have to flip my camera on these streams.
Oh, you take your time. We can wait a couple minutes for you to flip and get comfortable. Let me know. You see, my video's not playing, but I think my stream's still going. Yeah.
So it's basically anything.
Yeah. So you ready? I'm gonna start the time. I'm gonna start the timer.
Yeah. Go for it.
All right, we're going. All right. Yeah. Anything you want, man. Whatever the id is superseding right now. Let me see if any of my nibs are gonna work. I kind of sometimes every now and then throughout the day I'm like, what will I do today on these things? But I don't really have a plan. The only plan I had was I wanted to start with an ear. That was my only plan. So, are you like one of the people who draws to take a break from drawing and all that kind of stuff?
I I'll usually pencil and do layouts like when I'm trying to watch a movie,
Right. I can't have movies playing anytime I'm working on anything. My eye sees moving objects, and it's like I gotta focus on that. So that's why it's hard for me to really watch streams and draw or something like that. I work best with music.
Yeah. Well, I'm the same way with that. I can't really do the headset thing when my daughter's home because she knows I'm listening to something and then requires my attention.
That's the way it works too. Yeah. Yeah, but that's always fun though. Does she like what you do by chance?
She doesn't really care. She draws and stuff on her own. And, she's a little artist. We have her in art camp right now, so.
Oh, that's cool.
She's having a good time with that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Art is almost like going by the wayside a little bit, which is kind of sad. But anytime anybody's excited about it, I'm all for it. That and music.
Yeah.
Hoping I can bust out some watercolors in this one. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not going to go that deep. I kind of stick to this. I did get this set here though. Oh man, what did I do with it?
Oh no!
I don't see it. I ended up getting one of those Koi, the Koi brand, the watercolor sets.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's any good or not. So.
Yeah, I have the P.H. Martin's, the liquid watercolors. I really like them. But
Yeah. Other than that, I just use Crayola. I don't, I don't know like what's good.
well, you use
Like I want,
Copics. You use Copics too, though,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah. But like if I'm gonna do like, actual watercolor painting or whatnot, I use the cheap stuff. I'm like I don't know what's good, like
Well,
which pigment is best or.
yeah. I mean, I did that in college actually. I forgot like my watercolors they kind of provide you, and I walked over to Walgreens and got like a Disney princess set, and just used that. They're like, yeah, that's fine. Doesn't matter.
It's a little paint by number.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the watercolors themselves were the Disney. They didn't have like the paint by number. That would have been funny though. Here's my assignment, teach.
Those ones that come with the coloring book. They
Yeah.
have the little thing. You got to get it all crazy wet, and like it destroys like 10 pages before you can actually use it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're great, man. Love it. Yeah. Yeah, I like doing this kind of stuff though. Just like some these things like are quick, obviously, but I'll spend hours doing like these weird, fun little drawings and stuff, and they just go anywhere I want them to go, and I have a good time. I haven't done them in a while though because comics take forever.
Yeah, I've been noodling all day, coloring. I'm Photoshop. I'm coloring a cover right now, and not for my book, it's for someone else's. And then I'm doing penciled it last night, so I'm making some pretty good progress on it.
Oh, sweet. Are you allowed
Try
to
to
say who?
no.
It always takes away the fun.
You know who they are. You know who they are, though.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Considering I know quite a lot of people, I could take a couple educated guesses in my head. So
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, they got a campaign coming. Um,
yeah,
but yeah, just trying to knock that out for them, and then back to Rage Tally War for
yeah, that's gonna be awesome too.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm digging your streams, man. Your draw streams and stuff. They're awesome. I definitely enjoy watching your work.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I
Yeah,
just
makes two of us.
get on and
Yeah,
luckily chat carries it. I think it's not my doing.
well, yeah. I mean, you do know how to interact with them at least. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen you interact with the chat. You're pretty good with them. But yeah, it usually it is the chat that does carry the streams. I've seen plenty of people like they draw and they get so focused on drawing though they don't pay attention to the chat, and it's a little like I don't want to be totally ignored, but I get it.
Right.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm gonna pop this out. Let's pop this out. There we go. Let's get it funky. Yeah. So, how long has Reachtality been up?
So I have no idea. It went into demand. It went in demand, and I'm just gonna let it sit there until I'm ready to start printing everything.
I think that's a good idea. I
got no idea what else to do with it. So,
well, you might as well let it do that though, because you're gonna generate income in some way. You're gonna get more eyes and stuff. I closed my first one out whenever I shipped out the last book, pretty much. I was like, I was like, I gotta close it out in a week, and I really didn't get too many other backers. But after I shipped out the last book, I'm like, yeah, that's it, we're done. But yeah, I hope I'm in camera here, and my back is to the computer, so I'll look at the chat here in a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reconfigure the way that I my little setup for live streaming, because I'm doing the same thing. I'm having to look over my shoulder and look at the computer and then look, back and forth.
Yeah.
I do have an external monitor, but the port that it goes into has been creating some sort of error where my computer restarts if it gets too hot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using I'm using a laptop, not a tower. So I'm gonna have to do something about that too.
My computer's pretty decent, and it's a couple years old, but it's actually held up very nicely, considering everything. And the graphics card is more than a couple years old, so you know how it is with Photoshop. You kind of need that, but I've been pretty lucky so far. But my setup is kind of like my art table's on the other side of the room, and I can't do traditional draw streams. I do digital ones often, but yeah, I had my friend build the computer, so my nephew's getting interested in computers, so maybe I'll, after the campaign's over, see what I have and see if I can't custom build another computer, and he could help me and learn a little bit. He's gonna be 13 this year, so really excited about that kind of stuff. But
yeah, I used to be into that years ago, and then I feel like when you kind of, it's one of those things like when you stop paying attention to like what the necessities are, you just kind of lose track of everything.
Yeah, well, things are changing constantly, upgrading, updating, and not only that, you have stupid cryptocurrency now, which is just murdering like a lot of crap. So it's stupid, man. But I still love doing old school stuff though. So let's put her. All right, there we go. Gotta get a little bit. I break so many nibs. It's ridiculous.
So, are you using those platinums now, or are you doing the? Are you just using the hunts?
No, yeah, I'm not using the hunts. I'm using right now it's like these gold ones.
What are they called? Deleter? The deleters?
I don't even know, man. I think they're still a Speedball brand, but I do have a deleter. I do have deleters though, which
Yeah.
I'm just heavy-handed, man. I bend and I press pretty hard and I get gritty in there.
Yeah, you're like me. I destroy stuff. Like as soon as I start inking, it's like, yeah, nibs, pieces flying off the walls.
Yeah, it's great. I love it though. I don't know, you just because if you're into it, your piece is gonna look a little bit more, I don't know, energetic or dynamic or something. It's just plenty of time. Oh yeah, plenty of time. Like I could do like abstract stuff like this fairly easy, but when it comes to comic stuff, a half hour, I think I would have like the head done. You know what I mean? I need to be a little more precise with it and stuff, and I can stay loose with these.
Yeah, headshots I can get away with, little sketches and stuff, but yeah, if I had to do like a torso or a sketch cover or something in 30 minutes,
yeah, forget about
it.
Dude, Plago did like 2 people. Like he has this background in his.
Right.
Like holy moly, dude, you crushed it. Of course, he wasn't happy with it, but I was like, that's.
He probably redrew it 8 times after the stream too.
Probably. Like, no, I could change it. I could make it look better. He also started like a whole new comic, I think, last week?
Oh, no, he did. Did he?
Yeah, he did. He drew like 4 pages. Oh, dude, he's an inspiration, man. He really is.
Plagle thinks he's like Jack Kirby. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I mean...
He's like, I had this weird idea when I was on the toilet, so I'm going to draw it.
On the toilet. Yeah, yes. While I'm on the toilet. I got 3 pages done while I was just sitting there. Yeah. They look great. Yeah. Yeah, there's a few people.
I'm trying to summon the Zaid, the Phil, but I don't see him. This is the first Lobo. That I've drawn.
Oh, you're doing Lobo.
Probably, yeah. 5 or 6 years. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, where's Phil?
So
You know
we'll
what?
have to watch the restream.
He might be over on Irene's channel of Fiendish. I forgot she streams on Wednesday nights.
Big mistake, Phil.
Big mistake. Big mistake. I mean, she might be a little prettier, but still, big mistake. Yeah, she's good people. I'd like to get her on one of these too, actually. But I got to start doing these on like a Thursday or something, because really not too many people stream on Thursdays because of the Jack show, I think. So. But
I don't pay any attention to any of that. I'm like, it's like I look if someone's streaming, I usually go to their show and I'll watch it until they're off.
Right.
And then I notice if they stop, then I usually that's when I jump online. I'm like,
right.
I'm gonna do my own.
Hey, you're gonna end up over streaming people. Like I didn't know Red Valkyrie was gonna be streaming today. I forgot about Irene, but she ends I think at like 10 or 10:30. But you're gonna overstream. It's inevitable. There's so many people with platforms now, and it's good, but it gets crowded. Yeah. Gnarly up that mouth. I don't know what I'm doing with this thing here. Let's add more fingers. Let's give her a Coke nail too.
Coke nail. It's too much. I need to cut my daughter's nails. They're gross right now. I noticed her pinky nail is like an inch long. I'm like, oh, jeez. She tried to hide it. Yeah, she tried to hide it, and I was like, no.
No. Yeah. Are you willing to say how old she is, or is that privileged information?
She's 7.
Okay, all right. Some people don't like to really talk about it. Yeah. Like when they're that young, yeah.
I put so much on the internet that
Yeah, I mean when they're that young though, you gotta be like, yeah, you gotta cut that. We gotta do that. But I don't have any kids, but I was there for my nephews quite a bit when they were younger, and I did help out with a lot of them. It's fun. It can be fun, especially when you can give them back. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, it's the best part.
Where are we at in time? I'm liking this one so far. Plenty of time. I can even add. 14 minutes, man.
Oh, halfway. All right.
Yeah. We're doing good here. Making good time. Yeah. I do try to chat a little bit while doing these, but I don't know if it distracts people too much. Still, Shadowhawk, Rick Sailor. I don't know if my leg kick. Yo, what up, man? Just trying to see who's in there. You got Lakim. Welcome, sir. Silvar. Is that Silvar? It's Wise Guys. Got Wise Guys. Welcome. Yeah. Good to see everybody here. Watching the great Shelby Robertson killing it in 30 minutes. No more, no less.
I gave him 80s hairband hair, so I don't really know what I did. I'm looking at it and I'm like, what the hell did I just do?
Oh, that's awesome.
This is what happens when I don't really focus on like my underdrawing. It just starts getting wacky.
Yeah. Like I think like you said, Plago did a whole page, but he did like a whole like illustration penciled ahead of time, and I think that kind of did bite him a little bit in the butt because you don't want to waste too much time penciling and you have a short time.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I just go straight ink and just whatever happens. I'll mess it up. I'll splatter things and it'll be fun. Now I don't know. Do you like I always tell everybody anything you see me do, if it's not the comic, it's for sale. So I don't know if you're willing to be like, hey, I could sell this if people want it, or if it's something you'll keep.
I saw everything. No,
okay, so there you go. There you go, everybody watching. If you're interested in what Shelby is doing, hit him up. Maybe he'll give you a Lobo and you can steal it away from Phil.
Yeah.
Be the belle of the ball.
Does Phil even collect like actual Lobo art though?
I think he does.
Does he?
I think so. He bids
I
on
just
Lobo
did.
stuff.
Yeah. I just did I did a sketch for one of his pre-launches the other
Oh,
day.
that's right.
Yeah. Well, he had asked me. He said, "Hey, would you mind adding some red and blue? Because the character has the American colors running down the face, right?
Right.
The flag colors." And so I was like, "Yeah, dude." And then I started kind of adding to it, and I just kept adding to it. I was like, it doesn't feel complete now. It only had a little bit of color here and there. So, and
Yeah.
before long, it was a full Copic drawing. I was like,
Oh
okay, I
wow.
guess this is what we're doing.
I
Not
wait.
my plan.
Didn't I see you working on that on the one stream?
I did a
I,
stream. Yeah, I did a
yeah, yeah,
stream.
yeah.
Yeah.
You were doing some Copics with some threading or something. I think I saw. I think they were green. I can't remember. They're red. I don't know.
Yeah, it was like red and blue. It was
Yeah,
all
yeah,
red
yeah.
and blue.
Yeah, that was a cool piece. Yeah, I mean, Phil had said, like, he didn't hit me up, but I was, I joke around. I'm like, oh, you didn't ask me, Phil. So he's like, if you guys want to do something, do something. I didn't end up doing anything, but
Well,
yeah.
I think he's still. You should do one and just send it to him. You know, I know how hard it is to get backers and stuff. So,
Oh yeah.
granted, his stuff is like way more successful than mine. Um, I'm like, hey, dude, anything I can do to help? And at some point, I'm gonna ask him, hey, man, can
Anything you can do to help.
can you shill? Yes, can you
Yeah.
please shill my campaign link?
Yeah. Well, Phil's good people. He does help out everybody else quite a bit, actually. He got me on mailing once when I wasn't even supposed to be on there. So that was
Yeah.
cool. But he helps out. He's good people. But he's also got the history though, so that's why his stuff is sells, and people know he's going to get good content to you, and that you're going to get a book. So.
Right.
All right. What are we at? Oh, 9 minutes. All right. Let's. Add a little more.
I'm gonna do a little bit of whiteout here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little more shading, and then.
It's crazy how different 45 minutes, an hour, the amount of work you can get done within those. I feel like the first 10 or 15 minutes is like the structure time,
Right. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I mainly I do try to not crosshatch and noodle as much, like during the first little bit, but my brain just automatically does it, and I'm like, oh, I can do that here. But I try to get that outline down and stuff like that, or a concept down of some kind. I'm gonna add a little bit more, and then I'm gonna splash on some watercolor, if I can. I do like working grayscale though; it's fun. But let's just do that. Toss the little lines over here. Just smudge it. There we go. Yeah. You were only on the one Freak of June, right? Or were you on more than one?
No, I did two.
You did two. Okay.
I did two. I did the zombie monster Batman.
Oh, I missed out on that one.
And and then I also did the.
That's not the timer. That's my medicine. I got to remember to take. You also did the what?
Okay. The what was that other one? The favorite villain one.
Oh, that's right.
And honestly, I just drew Juggernaut because I'm like, he's fairly easy to draw. I was like, he's not my favorite.
Well, he's still cool though. It's hard to pick a favorite. Like, I just really like drawing the Joker, so it was kind of a given for me.
Yeah.
But it's hard to pick a favorite villain. It's like, hey, what's your favorite band? It's like, I hate you. Don't ask me that. All right, good enough. I'm gonna keep saying good enough and then keep noodling some more. You know what? I'm gonna droop in a little naughtiness.
Nice.
A little bit. It'll be subtle. It won't be too naughty for TV. There we go. get it dirty. I wonder if I have time to do a toothbrush effect. That'd be fun. Alright. Good enough.
Yeah, you're bringing out the loose in me, dude. I'm doing all this stuff I never do.
Awesome. That's what I like, though, man. I am a huge fan of loose and sketchy, and there's an artist named Derek Hess. He's kind of but he did a lot of posters for bands and stuff like that. He's kind of also a fine artist, and his stuff is insanely sketchy and loose, but it's so dynamic and so energetic that it's crazy good, and that's what I like. I like that motion, that
Right.
the rawness. All right, it'll take me 45 minutes to see what colors I'm picking here. I don't want that one. I could just go simple. Yeah. I don't know. I also think people like seeing the loose stuff because they see the refined stuff constantly.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh wow, that's different.
Yeah, it's always awkward too to have the when the loose stuff is better than the finished stuff.
Well, I find that I'll do I've done yeah, dude. What I'll do is that's why I really don't do prelim sketches too much. They end up being better than the finished piece, and I hate myself for it. I'm like, what did you do, man? That piece looks so cool, so energetic. You just totally destroyed it. Tightening it up. All right, here we go. This one's no. I actually did find my number 2 Da Vinci brush. I thought I lost it 6 months ago.
Nice. Is it this guy? Oh no, I have the. I bought a Windsor Newton Series 7.
Yeah,
I got one of these.
Yeah, I know which one. I had one. I didn't really care for it all that much.
I haven't broken it in yet.
Oh, okay. Right.
I've been using a lot of brush pens and stuff.
Well, they're faster and easier.
Yeah. No, zero cleanup.
yeah, that's what I like about them too. I've been doing something a little different with Absolute, at least that I'm trying anyway, where the battle scenes and stuff like that, I'm gonna nib them and get gritty, and then city scenes or establishing shots, I'm using microns to keep them clean.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I'm hoping it'll create a nice little transition of emotion of some kind. I don't know, or maybe I'm just doing stupid crap for no reason.
Be artistic. Be artistic.
Yeah. I like getting dirty though, man. I like the nib stuff.
I did that cover I just finished. I actually did quite a bit of splatter on it, and
ooh, yeah.
Which is kind of, it's not out of my element. It's just something I don't utilize a lot.
Right.
So it can be addicting. I was looking at it. I was like, oh, I should do this on this and this.
Yeah, and you don't want to overdo it, but then you just want to keep doing it because it's fun. Yeah. I spilled my slate blue, so I gotta find my ultramarine blue. I guess I can use sepia too. That might work. What time? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes is plenty. It might take me 3 minutes to find the color I want. What is this one? Ultra blue. Hey, worked out. Yeah. So, how many pages of Ragetality are done?
Dozens. So the thing is, I have not just the regular book, but I also have the 3 ash can set that I'm drawing at the same time.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's I got those, the regular pages. I bounce around, dude. I've never just worked on one thing at the same time. So, and I think my stuff is better that way.
Well, it keeps you fresh.
Yeah, and it kind of keeps you from not wanting to, I don't want to shortcut anything on it,
Right. Yeah, I do. I've been working in consecutive order. It just helps because I'm also writing it as I go, so I kind of have to. But I'm about. It's up to 60 pages maximum, so I'm about I don't know, 30 pages in. 23 of them are pretty much finished, like even lettered. So, ooh,
Nice. I have no lettering done. I'm glad that I put that off then, because I've added. Oh, geez, I've added like a bunch. I don't want to. There's people who backed it in the chest.
Right. No, yeah.
I've added a bunch of content. I added a bunch of story. So like one thing I did was I added. Okay, so everyone, because of the funding, everyone unlocked the prologue, right?
Right.
And so it's an additional 14 pages or whatnot. But it felt kind of boring to me, like honestly. So what I did was I created an additional like 4 pages that kind of helped with the storytelling on that portion.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it kind of made it kind of a nice experience versus just here's what happened in the previous book.
Right. Yeah, that is a lot cooler, man.
Without saying too much, it's
yeah, I don't want you to give away too much, obviously.
It definitely helped. I was like, oh man, I wish I thought of this when I first was starting it.
Yeah. There's some stuff I would love to do as well. I got to see about time constraints and stuff, and if I can have like a little ash can or like a monster manual, because my thing has like D&D themes to it.
Yeah.
If there's time, I'm gonna do that.
Your backers love ash cans.
Yeah.
You know that.
This is true.
A lot of people that are. I think there's more excitement over the ash can stuff sometimes than the actual project. In a weird way, it's like.
Well, because those are like little tidbits, little collector things, and like insights and stuff. So people really dig it.
Right.
Oh, that's it.
Is that it? All right.
That's
it.
Lobo.
See, I pre-signed it, so I'll sign it after the.
Yeah. Oh, you pre-signed.
Yeah, I signed it right there.
Oh, I gotta.
I was like, dude, I'm gonna forget.
I gotta sign mine. I don't really count the signature. But hold on, I'm gonna play a little intro so I can get back to where I was and. Or actually, you know what I mean. I'm gonna play a thing.
Our heroes are captured and tortured for information, guarded and probed by the Envy Horde to reveal the secrets of the Tumulti and secure their position as the ultimate species. Will they survive? Will the joining of 2 new heroes help them overthrow malicious Envy overlords? Will their heroics save the planet? Find out on the epic conclusion to Absolute.
Give me a second, man. I unplugged myself by accident.
Oh, you're good.
These things happen. All right. I have an extension thing. My seat runs over it all the time. And then, all right, I'm good. All right, let me make you big, and then we'll go over to the chat once we take a gander at these things here. Oh, that's gnarly, man.
Everyone's favorite main man.
Oh, that is wicked.
Bad hair day logo.
I love it, man.
It's like going this way.
That's so cool.
Beauty and the Beast logo. It's like that 80s. Do you remember that 80s show, Beauty?
Yeah, with Ron Perlman.
Right.
Yeah.
It was like,
oh, dude, that's wicked, though. I love it. That's so cool. All right,
it's so off. It's so off, dude.
Yeah, but I know it's Lobo, you know?
Right.
All right, I tend to work kind of big sometimes. But,
oh, nice.
Thanks, man. There's a little coke nail down there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks like a crackhead. I mean,
she looks like a crackhead. I wasn't gonna go that route, but it just it ended up veering that way. Once I added the nail, I was like, it kind of can crack her out a little more there.
Nice.
Yeah, let me see here. We got. I'm gonna work backwards
dude,
in the chat.
I hella messed up this part. That's all white out on the chin right there because I was like, oh, I forgot to draw his lower mandible, so that's all white out.
I love it.
I was bringing brush, and I'm like, oh snap.
Oh, I love it. Hey, Slipstick, thanks, man. Edwin, what's up? What's up? Yeah, we got Edwin in here. Everybody watching Shelby killing it. I love it. Well, you missed the start, but hockey, you can always go back and watch it. It's a short. It's only a half hour. Just watch it on double speed. Yeah.
Yeah, double speed.
Yeah. I was gonna do this in OBS so I can record it and then do a time lapse and put it on Instagram. But I was like,
oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, OBS zooms in on the thing, so you don't see as much of the artwork that I'm working on, and I gotta remember that, and so it's a little bit of a pain.
Right.
Yeah. Thanks, Wise. Yeah. Just working backwards here. Yeah.
I use OBS for all my live art streams, and I just go straight to YouTube. I've never used OBS for recording, like trying to pre-record.
Mm-hmm.
It kept saving them, and I tried, but it would save them in some weird file type that I was unable to open and edit. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna.
You could pick where it goes. I think like mine goes straight to my video file. Whenever I record, because I do record a couple things, and I do some stuff like I have I'll do like a what's in the box, or not what's in the box, but excuse me while I whip this out, where I just whip out a random comic book and I talk about it, and I edit in there and stuff. So I do that in OBS sometimes. So yeah. Hey, Scottman, what's up, man? I've seen Scotsman around a couple more times now. I'm happy to see him bounce around. Welcome, sir. Yeah. Squishy scratch of the nibs. Yeah. When you first start working with nibs, you're like, oh, that's terrible. No. And then you're like, it's like crack. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a good time doing it?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Like I said, I'm not going to highlight everybody because there's like 40 something. You got to see Cake up in here. Yeah. Cool beans, man. Like I said, these are quick. You don't have to worry about Phil.
I need to stop looking at her. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna go in and.
No. Yeah,
I don't want
do
to mess
that.
with it anymore. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it as is.
Leave it as is. That's the beauty of it.
Proof.
That's the beauty of it. There you go.
That is the final. It's going in the drawer right now. Here's the drawer.
But if anybody really likes it, hit up Shelby. Maybe he might sell it, he might not. I don't know. Some people don't sell stuff they don't like. Stuff like I rip up things I don't like sometimes, but yeah.
Oh no, never do that. Just
I always do that. No. They out of sight, out of mind in the recycling bin. But they're also usually like it's like a 20-second thing or something, and I didn't like the layout, so I'm just like, because it's in pen. Yeah, it's stuff like that. It's hardly ever like a finished fin. I ripped up the Silver Surfer one I did on Frigga June, though. I could not. It was just so, dude, it was so bad. Oh, so horrible. I was like, oh, I couldn't. I think that's like the only thing that I've really totally ripped up in a long time.
Was it because didn't they have some weird thing like where
Mobius
it had to be
style?
The Mobius.
Yeah.
That's so. My version of Mobius style would literally be stipples and tick marks, and I would go insane if I did that one. I feel like,
dude, because that was the second time. His what?
Yeah, I was gonna say the way Mobius approaches midtones is literally just repetitive. It's repetitive lines, but I feel like it's a repeating pattern through the whole piece. I feel
it is. It is.
I can't work that way. I can't work that way, man.
Yeah, it's very tricky. But that's the second time in Fractober they had a Mobius style piece, but it was just a piece in a Mobius style. It was very vague. So I was able to do that one fine because I could just make something up. But I'm like, you guys want me to draw Silver Surfer, who one I don't draw, and also.
Naked man on a surfboard.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like I wanted him to be like cool in my style and stuff. So I was like,
right.
Yeah. But I saw it. Shadowhawk, welcome. Yeah. Oh, there, Christopher John. What's up, man? Christopher John, go watch the replay if you missed it. Welcome, sir. It's been a while. Yeah.
It is up there.
Yeah. Well, Christopher John's doing a short story for Narwhal, or illustrating a short thing for Narwhal. So
Nice.
That's cool. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for Shelby. I'm gonna just do the outro and you stick around for a couple seconds.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks to everybody for watching. I appreciate it, and share and do all the things YouTube wants you to do. Have a good one.
Long day kill